Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Yahweh is named Heavenly Father. Bahasham is in the name. Ba'in Hada Sham name. Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son. And Rakha Kodash means Holy Spirit. It literally translated Spirit Holy. Rakha Spirit, Kodash Holy. And gonna hop right into it. You know, because we're at the end and wickedness is what's abounded in the earth. All right, there's more violence in the earth. You know, so the first step is we gotta use wisdom dealing with these people. And also, look, this is perfect, man, because this just proves that we're at the end. This is what we prophesied about. You know, and it is what it is. So we're gonna hit the scriptures on the prophecy of the fact that the violence is going to be in the earth, but also just the exhortation, you know, reminder to the brothers. Sure, the brothers know, you know, but sometimes we need those extra reminders. This is Sirach 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that has power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. So remember, you know, this place is set up with traps, and you know these people are always seeking to get over or to fuck you up. All right, they trying to take us down, man. All right, so we got to be wise when we, you know, going about, especially when dealing with other people, man. Don't doubt the fear of death. We ain't got to be tough guys out here, you know. And I'm speaking to, trust me, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, man. All right, just remember wisdom, you know. Remember, be cordial, even pacify these people some, you know. This is Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. So we gotta be trained in the art of diffusal. All right, learning to get better at diffusing situations as opposed to blowing on a fire, man. Because this world is evil, and it's worse because we're at the end. You know. This is I believe it's Ephesians. Present evil world. This is Galatians 1 and 4. I'll start at 3. Grace be to you and peace from Yahweh the Father and from our Lord Yahweh Shai, who gave himself for our sins that he might deliver us from this present evil world. According to the will of Yahweh and our Father, to whom be glory forever and ever. Amen. So this world is evil, man. These people are fucked up out here. They already been terrible, but now imagine at the end, you know, this is the actual time of what things are through. All right, that spirit of violence is going to be even more in the earth. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. Seeing then that you walk, this is the one I actually wanted. Seeing then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. These are the days of trouble, man. All right. These are the days of trouble. We say Colossians 4 and 5. Let me check that out. Yep. Colossians 4 and 5. Walk in wisdom toward them now without redeeming the time. So we got to be wise dealing with these people. Wise as serpents, harmless as doves. I send you forth in the midst of wolves, as sheep in the midst of wolves. These people are ravenous. They already were like that. So imagine now at the end, all right, they're more stressed out. They're more agitated. They're more vexed. All right, you got, I wish I had the article pulled up. The lady that got shot in church for telling the motherfucker to put the mask on. Then you got the other side of people that's for the mask. This one dude shot up someplace because he said they weren't practicing social distancing. Then you got the video, which I wanted to play the video clip, but YouTube will take it right down. Edomite couple got gunned down over shoveling snow. Talking shit. The dude lost it. He went and killed the motherfucker. Then off himself. You know, but that's the spirit that's out here, man. That spirit of violence is out here. These people are agitated. They frustrated. All right? Hey, as we want the end to come, guess what? They also want the end to come. Okay? All the creation is waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. They mourning too. Okay? They mourning too. Wow, what is this Sirach 4? It's Sirach 4:3. Add not more trouble to a heart that is vexed, and defer not to give to him that is in need. Oh man, this is Sirach 4:2. Make not a hungry soul sorrowful, neither provoke a man in his distress. Add not more trouble to a heart that is vexed, and defer not to give to him that is in need. All right, so don't be extra. All right, people already fucked up. We got to do our best to try to avoid to further antagonize these people, man. They already going through it. All right, and they finna be killing each other off more and more, man. All right, so they should be invading one another. It says, of course, for lack of bread, but then it says because of the tribulation. So just because it's tribulation time, it's trouble time, it's going to be just mayhem out here, man. All right. Oh yeah, wax cold. I can't forget that. This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Point blank, period, man. Hey, people are going. Hey, that hatred, that spirit of violence is all just happening. All right, this is the judgment of wickedness, man. It's the judgment of idolatry. It has to happen. This is the end of the idolatrous world, man. This Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 12 for the for I'm doing the sit down. What's up? Con. This Wisdom of Solomon 14:12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. So idolatry, all right, that's spiritual fornication, right? And that's the corruption of life. So now I'm gonna go scroll down because it's going to idolatry. 22. Moreover, this was not enough for them that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High, but whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace, because idolatry comes what? Judgments. But instead of taking these judgments and changing, they called it peace. They, like it says in Proverbs, they delight in their scorning. Jacob still serving Egyptology and all this shit still to this day. They call it peace. While Esau ruling over us, this is supposed to be a punishment. All right, serving these different, wood and stone. It's supposed to be a punishment, but they love it, right? For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites. All right, and the secret gatherings they got going on, man. This is what they deal with, man. All right, nowadays they don't do physical. Well, the average person don't do physical child sacrifice no more, but they give them over to what? To the idolatry. They lie to them and teach them Santa Claus, teach them Christmas, teach them Easter, all this shit, man. And that's a what? A sacrifice to devils. They offering unto devils. All right, they don't understand the meaning behind all the satanic meaning behind the different rituals they deal with, man. From your graduation to your wedding ceremony to your Thanksgiving dinner. All right, those are secret ceremonies for things offering to devils, man. All right, but our people love this shit, right? They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, and we see that adultery and just running rampant out here, man. All right, but either one slew another treacherously. The spirit of murder is already out here, right? Or grieved him by adultery, so that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kinds. So we got men becoming women. They still men, but in their mind they became women, getting surgeries, them becoming men, and taking all these pills, doing this and doing that. That's madness, man. All right, they not honor. Hey, they got the saying, the good guy finished last in this world. Everything is just backwards, and this is all because of idolatry. This is happening, right? Adultery, disorder in marriages. Don't even gotta mention that. Adultery and shameless uncleanness. For the worshipping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. So, what's left, man? Alright, we got all these things happening. There's going to be an increase of this shit. There's going to be an increase of manslaughter. Alright? It's going to be an increase of all these different things, man. Alright? Because this is the punishment of idolatry. And that's the beginning, the end. It's the cause, the beginning, and end of all evil. So the same shit that comes with idolatry is going to be running rampant. That's why homosexuality increased at the end. Alright? That's why this adultery and all this other shit increased at the end. And violence too increased. And there's going to be more violence. Alright? That's just what it is. Thus with violence shall Babylon fall. Alright? So this place is going down, man. Okay? This place is going down. Tell these people, man. We deal with the godly, man. Because this shit over with. I believe it's this one. This is 2nd Esdras 6 and to the point 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Alright, so more violence, friends fighting as enemies, man. Alright? And everything is your water and everything is run and controlled by Esau Edom. So that shit gonna malfunction. It's gonna be cut off too. But even through the spirit, also the economies, you know, because it says what Isaiah 19 goes into the waterways, and then also the water is what the people where the whore dwelleth. That shit, that trade, all this trade back and forth, we see it getting more tighter. The international trade, man. Eventually, that's gonna shut off, man. So it's going to get rough out here, you know. But the point of this was the friends fighting one against another. That spirit of violence is going to increase. All right, resources going to be scarce. Resources going to be cut off. All right, trade going to be slowed down. COVID showed us just how easily they can shut trade down, man. Well, even before the COVID, the damn tariffs. All right, then throw COVID on there. Look how easily they was locking shit down. All right, international trade it's going to get hit too. Alright, when all this shit happens, that's going to increase even more violence. I'm ending on this, man. Just violence, man. Everything is leading to violence. People on edge about masks, can't do this, can't do that. Imagine when their resources fucking slow down, man. Man. Come on, man. 2nd Esdras 15 and 18. For because of, I'm going to start up, 16. Oh, no. 14. Woe to the world, in 2nd Esdras 15, 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. It's going to be so much violence, it's going to lead to even martial law. Alright? Just people fighting one against another, just the norm. For because uprisings, protests, that's all part of it, man. To go out there and protest in an uprising, you got to be put in the corner, man. That's pressure on you. So these people are on edge, man. Whatever angle you got niggas on edge about the George Floyds, or most recently a 9-year-old girl that got handcuffed and tased. Then you got Edomites on edge because they feel like they losing their constitutional rights. They losing their freedoms. All right. Then you got the left on edge because they getting paid to be now. So like, who knows? Why they on edge? Shit. Just everything's just a problem. They on edge because they how's it worded in Sirach? They are reproached because of their forefathers. So now you got them, you know, trying to be all love, everybody, equality, Everybody needs this. You gotta love niggas. You gotta love sodomites. You gotta love everybody. And they ready to fight for it. And then you got the right feel like they getting too much power on the left, and they want to take your guns away. They want to take your guns away and make everybody gay. That's how the right look at it, man. It's just bugged out. Everybody's on fucking edge. Got people worried about the minorities, so-called minorities. Just the spirit of Egypt is through, man. So everybody in Egypt, they just ready to fight one another. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So, of course, because of the bread, but also we got tribulation, trouble, a cause of great trouble or suffering. Just because there's trouble out here, just suffering out here. These people are going to be turned, man. People on edge, they losing their jobs. All right? They dealing with family issues. Can't have a fun, can't party and bullshit. These people are ready to just go at it, man. And that's happening. Hey, and as we seeing, man. Isaiah 19 and 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh rides upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. All right, and ultimately, the Lord's going to come, and this place is going to melt. But the spirit of Egypt, everything they trust in, their idols, everything they hope in, that made America great, do as thou wilt, you know, democracy, all that is being judged right now. The great melting pot of what America's supposed to be, that's all being judged right now. And now those divisions are showing, look, you can't have this country where everybody can be whatever they want and do as they please and not infringe on somebody else's ability to do what they want and as they please. All right, so what we got happening, man, the division is showing what it is. All right, it's a snare. Now they fighting and ready to take each other out. Verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So everybody's just going at it, man. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof. Ain't no more united states of America, man. Ain't no more united we stand, divided we fall. You just divided, and you are falling. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And nothing they try to do is going to save them, man. All right? Their water is going to be dried up, like it says in verse 5. All right? Their water shall fall from the sea. They through, man. All right? They're through. So hope this is edifying. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahawashi, Ba'asham Kakodash. Double honors to the apostle, Osbury Millstone. And South East brothers doing this thing in sincerity, truth, and charity. Shalom, wa Baba Ball.